Hey pretty polishers, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got for you guys the China Glaze Lite Brights Collection. This is a phenomenal set of bright, juicy neon shades, all inspired by the 1980s. I'm an 80s baby and I love bright neon colors, so this collection is right up my alley. Let's take a look at each one. First up is Hot Flash, and this is a yummy strawberry red Crelly. So here's two delicious coats of Hot Flash. This applied like a dream. It was very buttery and smooth. It does dry flat, so you will need a beautiful top coat to make it nice and glossy, but this is very bright in person and super juicy. I believe this polish is a nod to the 1983 movie Flashdance with Jennifer Beals. This is an awesome movie. If you haven't watched it, you need to check it out. I love it. Coming up is Bite Me, and this is a hot pink with gold shimmer. So here's two coats of Bite Me, and this has an amazing formula. It was almost opaque in one coat, super pigmented, it dries flat, so you will need a juicy top coat. This has a very subtle, beautiful gold shimmer flash that is more noticeable in the bottle than on the nail. I was able to get a really good macro shot so you can see that glittery gold shimmer. I'm not really sure what this guy is referencing to from the 80s. Some of these polish names are super obvious and others are kind of puzzling, like this one. So if you know what this might be in reference to from the 80s, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Coming up is I'll Pink to That, and this is a delicious Barbie pink cream. So here's two easy coats of I'll Pink to That. This one had amazing formulation, incredibly pigmented. I can't even describe into words how amazing and delicious this polish is. It's phenomenal for summer. I'm actually currently wearing it as a pedicure, and it's just so bright and perfect. This one's another one where I'm a little stumped on the name. What does it have to do with the 80s? But I'll drink to that because this color deserves its own celebratory toast. Coming up is Smackin Good, and this is a bubblegum pink with the tiniest, most subtle blue shimmer. So here's two coats of Smackin Good, and this was another great formula. It is really thick, so don't overload your brush because you will flood your cuticles. So now let's talk about the subtle shimmer in this polish. It's really not visible in the bottle or on your nails. It's really only visible outdoors in direct sunlight. I forgot to take a macro of this, but I did take this shot outside under sunlight, so you can kind of see it a little bit there, but it's so subtle that you probably won't even notice it. This girl is a nod to the Lip Smacker lip glosses and chapsticks. I was obsessed with them. I think that's the first lip gloss I ever had in my whole entire life. So I've still seen these in stores. I actually saw them at Target not that long ago, but in the 80s, these were the bomb. Now let's take a look at Poppadom Peach. This one's easy, guys. This is a beautiful neon orange jelly filled with copper glitter. So here's 2 coats of Poppadom Peach, and this one was just a little bit gummy, but that's probably because I do really thick coats. So you might want to do 3 thin coats with this one. The glitter in this is beautiful, and I was able to get a really good macro of it. So if you were alive in the 80s, you know who Madonna is. This color is a nod, of course, to the 1986 song by Madonna, Papa Don't Preach. I'm in trouble deep, Papa don't preach. I've been losing sleep, but I made up my mind. I'm keeping my baby. So I got a little carried away there. But since YouTube won't let me put the actual song in here, I decided to just sing it. Alright, coming up is None of Your Risky Business. And this is a delicious neon orange cream. So here's 2 delicious coats of None of Your Risky Business, and this had a phenomenal formula. It's a thick polish but so manageable and just bright, delicious, great neon. I think this has white in it. It's like a white based orange, which is why it looks a little bit creamsicle, but in person it's very bright. This beauty is a nod to the 1983 movie Risky Business with Tom Cruise. I still haven't seen that movie, but I know my boyfriend's going to want to watch it because he is a huge Tom Cruise fan. Coming up is Whip It Good, and this is a banana pudding neon yellow cream. Oh my gosh, I can't deal with colors this beautiful. This is 2 amazing coats, wasn't patchy or streaky. It applies so well, fantastic formula. And this one looks like it does have a white base as well, which is why it's so bright. Is it just me, or doesn't this remind you of banana pudding? Yummy! And of course, this is a nod to the 1980 hit Whip It by Devo. Don't worry guys, I'm not gonna sing. Once was enough. Up next is Lime After Lime, and this is a neon lime green cream. So here's 2 magnificent coats of Lime After Lime. This one was very similar to Whip It Good. Formula-wise, fantastic application. 2 easy buttery coats. This guy is a nod to the 1983 big time hit Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. This is I Got a Blue Attitude, and this is a blurple with a hint of blue shimmer. So here's 2 coats of I Got a Blue Attitude, and this was very thick but super manageable, easy to apply, very pigmented, but I had no staining with removal. It's also a very tricky color because it looks very bright and blue on camera, but it's actually more of a dusty purple, and outdoors it's gonna look really, really blue, and indoors it's gonna look very purple. So this guy is tricky. It also has a very teeny tiny subtle blue shimmer that's not going to be noticeable in the bottle or on your nails. You can probably only see it outdoors, so I did grab this macro shot where you can see the tiny bits of shimmer that it has. So I believe this polish is a nod to the 1984 song by Patti LaBelle called New Attitude, which was in the Beverly Hills Cop movie, but I'm not sure. So if you have another idea, let me know in the comments. Okay, we're almost done here. This is What I Like About Blue, and this is an aqua with gold shimmer. Here's 2 amazing coats of What I Like About Blue. I liked this polish more than I thought I was going to. It applies so easy, so opaque. I really love it. The shimmer isn't too bright, but you can see it in the bottle and on your nail, and it sparkles beautifully in the sun. This beautiful blue is a nod to the famous 1980 hit What I Like About You by the Romantics, which is still heard in movies and commercials nowadays. Next is Let's Jam, and this is a lilac with blue shimmer. Here's 2 wonderful coats of Let's Jam. This is completely opaque in 2 coats, applies like a dream. The shimmer in this guy is a lot more noticeable in the bottle than on the nail, but once you go outside, you can see it under the sunlight. I believe for this one they're talking about the 1989 hit Pump Up the Jam by Technotronic, but don't quote me on that. And last but not least, this is We Got the Beet, which is a violet jelly filled with copper flaky glitter. This one does apply a little bit sheer on the first coat, but I got it to be completely opaque in 2. I love this. I think they nailed the beet color. This does look like a tall glass of beet juice. And those gold flaky glitters are just phenomenal. And of course, this polish is a nod to the 1981 hit We Got the Beet by the Go-Go's. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. This is an amazing collection. So many favorite polishes here. Some of them were I'll pink to that, None of Your Risky Business, Whip It Good, Lime After Lime, and We Got the Beet. The formulas on these were just incredible to work with, and I highly recommend you pick a few of these up because this collection was fantastic. Don't forget to leave me a comment below letting me know which ones were your favorites from this collection. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest, or you can visit my blog, nailpolishpursuit.com. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Until next time, stay strong in your pursuit.